easy go.
How's it going, y'all? It is your awesome buddy Baytown. So today, I think it's what, April 10th? Yep, April 10th. Call of Duty World War II had a big massive update. Where they pretty much went through and they remastered all the divisions, or remade them, went through them with a fine-tooth comb and redid them, whatever you want to call it. They made them better, so to say. And I do have to agree, things are a lot better. Now, I did experience some issues on this map, and it was quite annoying. Like, we'd be in the middle of a game and it would say game ended, game over with, which I don't understand that. But hey, I don't make the rules. I don't, I don't make the game. I'm not the developer. So I can't fix everything, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that they're working on this game. And I give some leniency there, you know what I'm saying? I understand there's a lot going on with this game and you need to fix it. I'm well aware of that, and I'm okay with that. Completely okay with it, actually. And I don't know. I do have to say I like one thing. I like the fact that there is now unlimited sprint. That is right. I tell you, when I would run the airborne division, no matter what weapon I had, I would have, say, an SMG. I'm running the airborne division, and still my character would run out of breath, and he wouldn't be too far from the spawn point. Like, I'd spawn in, and not far after that, I'm already out of breath. I'm like, what is going on here? I mean, is my character a heavy smoker? Something I'm missing out on? This guy right here just continuously knifes me. Ridiculous. I can't stand it. Anyways, we have two gameplays for y'all today. One, we're going to be sniping with a Kar 98K. We're using the new remastered airborne division. Of course, we're running requisition on this map because we want to get our streaks in there. I think we go like 57 and something. I can't remember. Almost 60 kills, and we actually dominate the team, which is pretty cool. It's always good to get a nice win in there. So I'm running the airborne division, and I do see a significant difference in the way I'm able to move, the way I'm able to maneuver across the map, how fast I'm able to get across the map. Everything plays really well. Now, I haven't got to experiment with all the divisions. I think I've played armored, I played infantry a little bit, airborne. What other one is there? I haven't used the mountain division. Isn't there one other? I don't know. My mind's all scatterbrained. I do have to say, though, y'all are killing it on that subscribe button. Holy crap. Not too long ago, we were at like 3,330. Now we're almost at 3,350. I mean, y'all are going crazy on that subscribe button. I can't thank you enough. If y'all don't mind, drop some likes on the video. Start commenting in the comment section below. That way I can interact with you a little bit more. The more you comment, the more I can have that chance to talk with you, get your opinions on certain games. or my gameplay in general. So let's get back to the update that they released today. I don't know how many of you actually have played World War II since the update. If you have, definitely let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Has the new update for Call of Duty World War II saved Call of Duty for you? Or are you still on the side where you're like, you know what, Call of Duty World War II, I'm not with it no more. You know, they've already put a bad taste in your mouth, so you're done. You don't want anything to do with Call of Duty World War II. Or did you hop back on that bandwagon and you're like, hey, this game's not actually too bad now? They are working on the game. I do have to give the developer that. And like they did say, there's going to be more updates coming to the game as they progress. No game's ever going to be perfect. And unfortunately, a lot of people, they just can't understand that. No matter what game you're going to be playing, you're always going to find something wrong with it. There's always going to be an issue that needs to be fixed. There's always going to be something that's wrong in your eyes, something that you don't like, something that the community don't like. That's always going to happen. No matter how well put together a game is, there's always going to be something. Even all these older Call of Duties back in the day, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty MW2, there was issues in all of those. Like Call of Duty Black Ops, people hated the fact about the noob tubes. I mean, I don't know how often I would hear that they were upset because they got noob tube all the way across the map. And that was the thing, and a lot of people didn't like that. And the developer never fixed it. They just never did. There's a lot of things in Call of Duty Ghosts that never got fixed. There's still a lot of things in Black Ops 3 that have not been fixed. But that's okay. It's going to happen. No one is going to be perfect. No matter how badly we want them to be perfect, it's not going to happen. Like my gaming, my content, my videos. I can do everything in my passionate mind to do everything that y'all want, but it's still, at the end of the day, there's going to be something that someone doesn't like about my channel. They don't like the way I commentate. They don't like the way I play. They don't like the way I snipe. I don't get enough kills. I die too much. I get too many kills, you know? There's always going to be someone that's going to have an issue with something. So y'all, do us a favor and try to be a little bit lenient. They are working on the game. And Black Ops 4. Understand, when Black Ops 4 comes out, there's going to be issues with it. Now, if you remember, I recorded a video and I uploaded it, and I said when Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is pre-orderable, I will not be pre-ordering it. Well, I didn't say I will not, I said I probably won't. But I did go ahead and pre-order it. That way I can get a beta so I can kind of test it out, and then I can bring that to y'all. Because I was really on the lines of not even getting the game. Like, really I was. Because I was frustrated with the way Call of Duty World War II went. I was really upset that the developers were not listening to the COD community. And I kind of have a feeling when it comes to that, it was Michael Condrey. Ever since Michael Condrey has left to his new position wherever he's at, a lot of changes have came to Call of Duty World War II, and that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that that's a fact, so don't take it that way. I'm not saying that that's a for sure fact. I'm just saying that's my opinion. So I did go ahead and I pre-ordered Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, why did I do it? I just said that because I wanted to play the beta. I wanted to bring y'all a beta gameplay for those of you that are unable to play the beta. I mean, that happens all the time. There's a lot of you that when I'm sending out these free beta codes, you ask them for me you ask me for them and I deliver them to you. And I know a lot of y'all's situations, you know, I understand people, you know, some people don't have money. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I understand that these games can get expensive. And I want to help y'all be able to play these games when they come out, especially the beta. That's why I go ahead and I pre-order the game. That way I can deliver you a beta code. That way y'all can join me. We can do live streams. We can see how the game turns out. And then we can make our opinions from there. Now, a lot of people are like, well, you know, betas aren't a full game. Don't let anyone tell you that and believe it. Don't let anyone tell you that and then believe it, because it's not true. That beta is pretty much the full game. You're pretty much getting the full game. Now, like I said, this is my opinion. People might think otherwise, and that's fine. That's what's so cool about being part of the gaming community, is that we can all have our own opinions. I'm not saying anything is a for sure fact, but I'm just putting my 2 cents in there, what I think about it. In my opinion, a beta is pretty much the full game. They're launching it, and they're seeing if there's any bugs, anything at all that might pop up that need to be fixed. And that's pretty much what a beta's for, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, hey, I've been wrong before, so it doesn't bother me to be wrong. Now, where Call of Duty World War II really messed up is, for one, they didn't listen to the community. Condry did not listen to the community at all, besides the fact of giving a boots on the ground Call of Duty. Other than that, the rest of the game was mediocre. It wasn't even put together completely. We still had gun camos that weren't available. There was a lot of things that were marked coming soon, which now, since the update's here, a lot of that has changed, and they're working on making the game better, and that works for me. And that's what the community wanted. The community wanted the developer to listen to what we have to say. I mean, we play this game, a lot of us, 24/7. I don't anymore. I used to. I'm not going to lie. I used to be all about playing Call of Duty all day, every day. I'd wake up, play Call of Duty all through the day, all into the night, and sometimes all the way into the morning. And then I'd get some sleep and come back and I'd do it again. Like, I was so addicted to Call of Duty that it was unhealthy. And speaking of unhealthy, that's something I want to talk to y'all about on my YouTube channel. If you haven't noticed, I don't upload every day. I used to. Every day I used to upload content. No matter what was going on in life, no matter who was here, where I was at, what was going on, how upset, stressed, depressed whatever was going on, no matter what, I always put out a video. Unfortunately, as of right now, I can no longer do that. It's becoming the fact where it's unhealthy to me, because I would spend hours playing the game, hours in front of the computer, hours editing, uploading, doing all this stuff, and there was times where my family needed me and I wasn't there. I was, but I wasn't, if that makes any sense. And that's just not fair to my wife. It's not fair to my son. And I've been trying to change that. Now, I don't want to set a permanent upload schedule. I am trying to do Mondays and Thursdays for uploads, and then Fridays live streams, but I can't set that in stone. A lot of content creators, they can do that. And a lot of content creators are just willing to do that. They're willing to sacrifice themselves, their lives, and the lives of their family to produce you content. That being said, I used to be that person. Unfortunately, and I realized that I don't need to be like that. For those of you that know me, I love my wife and son dearly. And as I would take breaks and I would quit playing the game and I would quit uploading videos, I quickly realized that I wasn't being there when it was needed the most. And that's sad. You know, years could have went by and I could have kept being like that and not recognizing it. And I'm not saying that anyone's bad for doing that. Absolutely not. There's a lot of content creators that can actually do that with no problems. As for me, I cannot. Not anymore. I can no longer continuously upload all day, every day, and play the game all day, every day. I've got a lot going on. There's some other things that I have going on that I can't even talk about on the internet because of the situation. It's a lot going on, and I have to do my best to try and deal with it all. So, am I saying that I'm going to completely, eventually quit uploading videos to YouTube? Absolutely not. As long as I'm alive, my channel will be here. As long as someone's going to watch, my channel will be here. I've always told y'all, I don't care if I have 1 subscriber and 1 viewer. As long as that person's watching, hey, I'm going to keep uploading. And even before I had no subscribers, no one watching, I would still upload. I would still upload my videos, even though I was getting no views. And that's just part of doing YouTube. And a lot of people, they just don't understand that. A lot of people, they come to my channel and they're like, well, you're almost a 4K channel, but you don't get 4K views. Look at PewDiePie's channel. That dude has millions and millions of subscribers, but he doesn't get as many views as he does have subscribers. Just because you have a certain amount of subscribers doesn't mean that you're going to constantly get that type of views. Some videos do great, some videos don't. That's just part of life. But I do want to go ahead and thank everyone that is stuck by my side over the years to see my channel grow from a small channel to a, you know, progressive channel. I don't want to say large channel because I'm not. I don't know what'll ever be a large channel to me. I don't know where my channel's going because I definitely can't tell the future, but I know it is growing, and it's growing at a fast pace, and I have to thank y'all for that. Y'all are the ones that are helping this channel get to that point. We're so close to hitting 4,000 subscribers that it's ridiculous. I can't believe how fast we're moving. Now granted, there's a lot of channels out there that have passed me up, which is fine. But also at the same time, there's a lot of good friends and other content creators that I know that either they completely deleted their channel altogether, or they're just not getting any views at all. They're not gaining subscribers, they're not gaining views, they're not getting likes, they're not getting comments. No one's watching their content. And it's sad to watch that happen, especially to someone that's working so hard on their content and they're getting nothing in return. And when YouTube made that whole 4,000 hour watch time and 1,000 subscribers to become partner verified with YouTube, that really discouraged a lot of small growing channels. Luckily, I was way past the 4,000 hours, you know. Luckily, I was past the 1,000 subscriber mark. I don't know what would have happened to my channel if I wasn't. I can't say that. I don't know if I would have given up. I don't know if I would have tried harder. I can't say, because I haven't been put in that situation. But for those of you that did or haven't met that requirement from YouTube, but you're still going, big shout out to you. Keep going. If YouTube is your passion, if YouTube is what you want to do, then keep going. Don't give up on it. You'll make it someday. It doesn't matter if you make it when you're 80 years old. If you're 80 years old and you reach your goal of 100,000 subscribers, guess what? You did it. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to climb that mountain. What matters is the fact that you actually got there when everyone else thought you wouldn't. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit too deep here. As always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you've been subscribed, thanks so much for the support. Baytown Cowboy 85. Over and out.